Hey, it's on. Hi guys. You know how Victor makes those laundry videos? I thought I'd make a little sunset video. Just sitting out here right now. I actually had turned the other way. I was looking at the sunset. I thought it'd be nicer to give you guys the sunset. I really wasn't inspired to make a video so much as I just felt, you know, when you want to kind of record something, capture the moment. Let me open this beer first. Tonight I've got myself a little Newcastle. I've really come to like this stuff, even though I was telling people I like the cheap stuff. It's not so cheap, but it's really, really good. Let's go ahead and pop that. So, something interesting happened today. Well, at least I thought it was interesting. I attended an all-hands meeting today. My first all-hands meeting in a long time. Now, if you're familiar with corporate environments, I mean, you all understand what all-hands meeting is. You know, all hands on deck. We're going to have a meeting, and the boss, the captain, is going to speak to us. And I had my first all-hands meeting you know, actually called that in the IT environment in a long time. But it was very different. I want to talk about the contrast. I used to have all-hands meetings. The last time I did this was when I was working in IT here in Southern California for a very successful company, and I was doing very well. And it was a big contrast between the way I experienced the all-hands meeting today and the way I used to experience it. That was in my mid-30s, about 35 or so, and I had a lot of money because the company had made me a lot of money through stock options. It was the internet bubble. And I remember we'd have these all-hands meetings, and I was one of the early ones in the company, like one of the 20th, I think it was the 20th person there, and most of those 20 people were founders, so it was like I was one of the first employees. So I had a lot of that sense of entitlement that comes from, you know, being early, having achieved some measure of success, you know, monetary, having been there a long time, the status that comes with all that kind of stuff. So I used to saunter into these all-hands meetings with my friends that were early ones as well, wealthy ones as well. We all thought we were made for life. And I'd sit down and, you know, kind of sit up front or something like that. And I remember kind of having that cocky attitude of, you know, like nothing's really gonna happen here that's gonna impact me very much. I'm just gonna coast on through. And I didn't think much of it at the time, although I didn't really like it, but it was just the way I was. And then today's all-hands meeting, where I'm a newcomer and I don't have any security like I did before, and I'm brand new, and the news that's pending in this meeting could have a dramatic impact on my life and my family's life and our security and our future. And well, everything's fine. And I was sitting there and I was contrasting the experience to, you know, an all-hands meeting 15 years ago when the meeting was incidental. It didn't really matter. They could announce that the company was going to close and I wouldn't really care. Versus the one today where the slightest news that might indicate something negative would have been a fearful thing to me, and I was actually anxious. And I remember how I would sit in the first all-hands meeting. I'd be kind of like laying back, you know, legs spread. Yeah, here I am, I'm fine, and just go ahead, and the president's going to do his thing. I can relax for a little bit, you know, an hour or so. Versus today's all-hands meeting where I'm, you know, sitting up straight, ran up straight, got my notepad, my pen, and I'm going. And the thing that struck me was that, you know, you would kind of have it backwards. You know, the way it should be is that when I was 35, and relatively new to the IT world, that's when I should have been the ramrod straight, the pen in hand, and trying to get things together, ensuring my family's future. And now 50, I should be the time when I'm relaxed, taking it easy, and just, you know, chilling. So I got it backwards. And it's a little scary to be, you know, 50 and in that situation. Yeah, I've talked about this before on YouTube, and you know, I'm not asking for any. I don't say these things to solicit any words of solace. I just say them. Really, the reason I say them is for the sake of those who contact me who ask about life, my experience in life, and my daughter, who might see this video someday. You know, sometimes you have opportunities and you blow it, but you might get a second chance, and you may blow that too. But you just keep on trying, like Daruma-san. You get up 7 times. Life knocks you down 7 times, and you get up 8. You keep on going until you stop getting up. So that's my little story, my little anecdote of the all hands meeting. So otherwise, things are going good. Last week I met with Nanda Mogai. I want to show you the statue. I met him down in City of Industry. Yeah, there's a real place called City of Industry here in Los Angeles area. And we met at a sushi restaurant, and he gave me this wonderful mini me. Isn't that something else? I mean, I'm really stunned by how much it really looks like me. Look at the hornet there in the hat. Isn't that incredible? The hornet comes off, but I'm afraid to touch it. I'm afraid I'm going to break it. You see, it comes off. And backpack, gosh, it really looks like the real thing. I appreciated the fact that he gave me a more complimentary gut than I deserve. I brought my hat out. Oh, look at the back of the hat. Look at that, look at that. Isn't that amazing? Compare that to the real thing. Didn't he just do, I mean, isn't that incredible? Wow. My gosh. Truly, truly amazing. I can't get over the likeness, the facial likeness as well. I'm glad he went, you know, without a shirt. Really, really interesting. And he says this will last forever. Especially, I thought the hat might be in danger of being broken, but apparently the hat's made of like the kind of stuff you make auto repair out of, so it'll like last the through Armageddon. So there you go. There's my little mini me. Set that up over here, the computer. Anything else going on? Yeah, I've been kind of dropped out of the YouTube community. Last night I kind of got not caught up, but you know, well, not caught up involved in, but caught up in as a witness to this. I shouldn't smile or make it anyway nice. It's a sad thing going on with June and Rachel and June and Canada Jin, and Victor's got it in the mix, and Mully too, and others. Frankly, I couldn't follow. I watched June and Rachel and June's video, and it was more than my brain could wrap around. I couldn't follow, so I'm going to withhold. I don't. Victor and Mully seem to get a handle on it. I was talking to Mully on texting on this thing. What? Oh, and Mully just texted me. You guys get to read Mully's message before I do. I have no idea what Mully said. He just texted me just now. Oh, you kind of disappeared. Mully, I'll hit 200 new subs here within the next hour or so. It's been a steady stream all morning. What a perfect coincidence, because this is the thing was, he and I were talking about this Canada Jin thing. And he had left this great comment in June and Rachel's video about, you know, now that the people can unsub from her. And this, again, I shouldn't be laughing. It's a sad thing. But Jim Mully said, why don't you come on over and sub with me? You'd be looking new J-vloggers. He's been getting lots of subs. 200 new subs. Hold on, let me respond to him. Hey man, comma. You're not going to believe what just happened, period. Your instant message just came in while I was talking about you on a YouTube video, period. It's just an utter amazing coincidence, period. Congratulations on the 200 new subscribers, period. You the man. Let's see what happens if we can actually get all that. Hey man, you're not going to believe what just happened. Your instant message just came in well. I was talking about you on the YouTube video. It's just another amazing coincidence. Congratulations on the 200 new subscribers. You demanded. Did you demand it? You demand. Yeah, good job, Siri. Good job, Siri. Anyway, so it's kind of nice, you know, I've kind of, you know, been kind of dropped off everything. And it was kind of fun to talk to Mully last night, just talking. And on the message thing. Yeah. So I think I'll leave it at that, and say adios to y'all. I'm gonna just, oh, and I challenged Mully. I challenged him to a video day every day. Mully, are you watching? A video day every day to see who's the first to not do it. Let's see who can go the longest, okay? So I challenge you to make a video once a day, and I'm going to make a video every day, during our respective time zones within the 24-hour periods, and we'll see who can go the longest, okay? See who's got the biggest. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for watching. And maybe I'll do more of these. We'll see what happens. Bye-bye.